Will the current Ombudsman dismiss the cases against Vice President Sara Duterte before his term ends in July 2025? This question now sits at the center of the nation's political and legal conversation, a moment of reckoning for the country's commitment to transparency, justice, and institutional independence. This month, the Office of the Ombudsman, led by Samuel Martires, has formally asked Vice President Sara Duterte and 9 other officials from the Department of Education and the Office of the Vice President to respond to allegations of misuse of confidential funds. The charges were filed by the House of Representatives after a series of congressional inquiries revealed red flags in the spending of at least 112.5 million pesos in public money. That figure is not just significant, it's potentially criminal. Under Philippine law, any misuse of public funds exceeding 50 million pesos could qualify as plunder, a non-bailable offense that carries the maximum penalty of life imprisonment and perpetual disqualification from public office. But plunder is only one of the charges. The House panel's recommendation includes perjury for allegedly lying under oath, technical malversation for using government funds outside their authorized purpose, and corruption, which could involve bribery or other illicit gains while in office. These are not simple administrative errors. These are grave accusations that, if proven, could permanently alter the Vice President's political career and challenge the credibility of the very institutions that have enabled her rise. This brings us to a deeper, more pressing issue, the role of the Ombudsman. Samuel Martires, who was appointed by then-President Rodrigo Duterte, is set to complete his term this July 2025. Over the years, he has gained a reputation for protecting high-ranking allies of the Duterte administration. Some of his past decisions, including efforts to limit public access to government officials' statements of assets, liabilities, and net worth, have drawn criticism for favoring secrecy over transparency. So will he act independently now? This is where the public's attention must remain sharp. If Martires decides to dismiss the charges outright, it could close the door on further legal action, at least under his watch. That move would likely be seen by critics as a political favor, a final act of protection for one of the Duterte administration's most prominent figures. On the other hand, if he allows the cases to proceed to the Sandiganbayan, the country's special anti-graft court, it would send a strong signal that the fight against corruption is real, and that even those at the highest levels of power are not above the law. Yet even as these legal processes begin, another question lingers in the background. What happened to the impeachment talk? Some lawmakers have hinted at impeachment, but procedural delays and technical maneuvers have kept the matter from gaining traction. Critics say this could be a deliberate strategy, stall the process long enough to allow Martires to quietly close the case before a new ombudsman steps in. So again we ask, is this justice delayed or justice denied? The Filipino people deserve answers. More than that, we deserve a system where accountability doesn't depend on political timing or personal connections. Whether you're in office or out, whether you're powerful or not, the law should apply to all. This moment is about more than one official. It's about whether our democracy can withstand the weight of truth, and whether those entrusted with justice will do their duty without fear or favor. To our viewers watching now, we want to hear from you. Should the Ombudsman allow the cases to proceed, or is this all just part of the political game? What does this mean for the future of anti-corruption efforts in our country? Like, share, and comment your thoughts below. And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to Ang Kampanero, Tinig ng Katotohanan, Tunog ng Kasaysayan. Thank you to our new subscribers, and to everyone who continues to follow and support this channel. Let the bell keep ringing for truth, justice, and freedom.